Hello, welcome to IndyCar Weekly. We are live from the Indianapolis Motor Speedway for the first part of qualifying for the 2013 ISOWC Indianapolis 500. For all of the information about that, head over to isowc.org. We're going to have live streaming. We're going to have a little bit of live text updates and minute-by-minute updates as the drivers go on their qualifying attempts. Make the field of 33 for the 2013 ISOWC Indianapolis 500. Now, I'm going to turn this on, and I'm going to say hello to all the random people who is out here. Hello. It's IndyCar Weekly. We're actually live now.
My God.
Oh shit, I'm not ready.
Run away!
Oh, no, you're supposed to do it time live. Are you streaming the video too, or no?
We're not streaming video, no, we're just streaming audio. The same way we always stream audio for IndyCar Weekly. Have you not seen an episode of it, even though you've been on it?
I have.
Well, how do you see the episode if you're hearing it?
Yeah, how do you see it now, Mr. Wilkinson?
You look at the pretty picture that never changes. Never. Well, actually, it changes week on week. I mean, it's like watching a PSR TV broadcast. It's that fucking laggy. Green.
Will someone tell me the weather setting in the fall session and stuff right now?
74 degrees Fahrenheit. Wind is about 5 miles per hour, varying direction. Relative humidity 42%.
So how come when I just clicked realistic settings, the session was completely different?
Because it's not. I don't think it's realistic to where the location is for some reason. I think it's just realistic to how it would react in real life. That makes sense?
That's weird.
Yeah, I agree, but you know.
Okay, so 74, wind is going to the east at about 5 miles an hour. 6.
Oh, I tell you what, Pierre just got stupid loose out of turn 4 there.
I think he's been loose on every single corner.
Yeah.
Might want to turn that wake jacker down. He's loose there too, you see that?
Yeah. First lap, 39.645 there for Pierre. But he hits the wall! Coming out of turn number 2. Bring the car back to pit road, Pierre. You've got to bring the car back to pit road. There we are. Bring the car back.
Oh,
what are the cloud settings?
Partly cloudy.
Okay.
Oh, he messed that thing up. Where's the way?
If you bring the car back to pit road, you can have another go in that car.
In that car?
Uh-oh.
I don't think I'll drive that car. Unless you got.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the track is reopen for practice. Actually, no, James, are you actually still here?
No, he is gone. Disappeared from the face of the earth.
Track is reopened for practice. Off you go, practice.
Oh.
Oh yeah, unless TM has to run one, I don't know.
Oh, I just heard Will's nice reaction there to that crash.
It was pretty entertaining, though, wasn't it?
It was. Nice to hear it twice.
Yeah. Well, once in real life and then once on the stream. That's about a minute and a half behind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should have been singing Spice Girls, though. It was missing that.
It's just the way IndyCar Weekly is just going to be from now on. We're not actually going to talk about anything IndyCar at all. We're just going to rip the hell out of each other.
We're just gonna talk shit to one another, talk about Danica, and talk about Will's singing ability. And that's
Will
gonna be
does
IndyCar
look like
Weekly
Mel B, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Oh.
Whoa. Did someone say Danica? Drink!
What happened to her? Has she stopped wrecking finally?
I don't know. I don't pay much attention to her.
Oh, really?
Well, you talk about her on IndyCar Weekly every week.
Well, you're the one that talked about her first, so you can shut up. Just to let you guys know, right now, track temperature at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, 74 degrees Fahrenheit. The wind here today, it kind of flickers between a northerly and a northeasterly wind, about 5 miles an hour. We've got humidity of 42% right now. And one of the things that we have seen, I'm going to talk to Nard about this, is that a couple of days ago, we were practicing with a very strong wind down into turn number 1, which meant the cars had to lift. All of a sudden, that's changed. And because of that, the times have come down by about 0.3 of a second. And some guys are really struggling right now to actually keep their car on the racetrack, because their cars have gone from being very tight in turn 1 and turn 4 to being pretty loose in those same corners.
I never had a lift.
That's only because you're too slow.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really. Come on, I dare ya.
Why don't you give me your setup then, and I'll prove you're wrong.
Why?
Exactly, son.
I was actually asking Niall a question there, and Niall decided that he doesn't want to respond to me. What's wrong with him?
I think he went away.
Oh, okay. I'll ask another, non-American about it. Ryan, you agree with me, don't you?
Yes, I did that a couple of hours ago in a practice session.
Holy shit, does it in 29.5?
So he's there.
I just kind of get interrupted there by now, but what can you say?
Yeah, you son of a bitch.
But yeah, I was in a session with TM Hauser, and I was doing like high 0.4s, and when I joined your session just before the qualifying, I was doing like mid 5s, high 6s, and yeah, it is very difficult. I had to tweak the setup that I've got recently just to get some more stability through turns 2 and 4, because I find them the tricky corners. But with this dynamic weather that you've got, it's going to be very interesting.
And of course, Niall, the other day we had a wind of about 10 miles an hour down the front stretch, and you were having to pretty much lift that car down into turn number 1, and then also, the flip side of it, you're actually pretty tight out of turn 4 as well. Would anyone like to answer that question? Anyone?
Tim.
Anyone?
I nominate Tim.
Yes,
Sorry,
you're
I'm
right.
too busy here, I'm in the zone.
I'll just kick you from the session if you're not careful.
Joke's on you, I'm not in the session.
Hey Randy, how you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm not too bad. You've been one of the advocates for realistic weather for a while now, haven't you?
Well, I mean, of course all the people who haven't been are pretty stupid, I think. But yeah, the realistic weather is great.
And one of the things that we are going to experience over the course of the next 2 weeks is, qualifying sessions, likely the weather's going to be the same throughout. Come race day, we could have very different weather. It's really going to change the complexion of the third running of the ISOWC Indianapolis 500.
Yeah, and I think it'll be interesting to see how people adapt with the weather, not only driving alone and qualifying and in traffic. Like you said, it could be completely different next week.
And you're actually doing double duty because you're running on the ISOWC Indy 500. And then you somehow are getting on a fighter jet and going all the way over to Spa to run in the Neo 2.4 hour endurance race.
Yeah, that's going to be... well, this is assuming I make either race. I think I should be okay with the Spa race. The Indy race is going to be real close, I think.
And the times in the Indy race, I mean, in that mid-pack, you think about Indy, you always say that, you've got to have driver skill, you've got to have a car which is underneath you, but that third element, Lady Luck, will really come into play this weekend.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, especially the way the wind changes. I mean, a little bit of wind going one direction instead of the other really... I mean, you can lose a tenth pretty easy that way. And I mean, that could be the difference between third and 33rd, really, depending on how close the laps are.
So, I'm actually hoping that we're going to get a couple of people who actually talk to me. Tim Mawson, you've done your first qualifying run of the day, 39.5 flat, and you seem to get faster during that run. A lot of guys have been getting slower over the course of that run. Do you think you had any more speed at all there?
Possibly, but I didn't want to try again because that was my PB so far. And I hit the wall in the first lap, so, had to go faster.
Yeah, I mean, that was very close there on that first lap. And it's kind of lucky because you hit the wall, you just brush the safety barrier side on. And if you'd call it at a tiny bit of an angle, we all know that you would have, you know, just ended up spearing that car, and it would have been game over. But how hard were you actually pushing it in that number 76?
Well, pretty hard. I was trying to gauge where the wind was coming down the map that first straight. But when I hit the wall, I just had to try and feel what the car was doing, and I thought it felt okay, so I'll just carry on. I didn't think I'd get a good time, so I was kind of surprised with the result.
Good result. You currently sat second in the qualifying order. I'm just having a look through. You're about a tenth of a second faster than this guy called Will Vincent. And you're about...
Who's he?
I don't know. I've heard he sucks.
He does.
Yeah, and then you're about a tenth of a
I think
second...
his hair is really impacting his times.
Shut up.
Bit of drag there.
Bit of drag. What are you trying to say? You calling me a woman?
Well,
Yes.
I mean, you don't exactly have a buzz cut.
Yeah?
You are a woman.
You don't exactly have much in the form of testicles, do you? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are live. But, Tim, you're about a tenth off Randy's pace, but your final lap was actually faster than 3 of Krosno's laps. So, I mean, you talk about that wall hit in lap 1. Do you think that actually hurt the momentum a little bit for you on lap 2 as well?
I don't think so. I don't think. In the end, I think it didn't make much difference. I think it just took a little bit of time off that first lap. But I think the wind was good for me. I think it kind of helped me where I lost the time. It started changing direction, and I got some good speed on that last lap.
And that's back to that whole luck of the draw thing.
I think the random weather's awesome. The wind is just much more interesting than having the same thing every lap.
Yeah. I mean, I've run 2 Indy 500s now on iRacing, the World Tour event, and that's the only thing that kind of gets to me. It's like, you know, it's a great race, but I can go into turn 1 knowing exactly how much grip I'm going to have on a given lap, and kind of takes a little bit away. Whereas now, I tell you what, a lot of these guys are going to be wanting to get some spotters, I think. They want to know what that wind speed is going to be into turn 1, I think, every single lap of the race.
How do we go about requesting a run?
What?
Well, is there no one here that's done a lap, or? Oh, Hauser has to go to
We actually closing the track right now. Just because James Falcon Pratt has had to take a run. Pratt's been struggling a little bit here today, though. I'd say he's lap times in the 40s, but going back to that conversation, though, Matt. I mean, it's the sort of thing that if you can actually complete 4 laps without hitting the wall, you're about halfway there to making the field. Especially come bump day, when people are going to try and find every last remaining 100th of a second. It's very easy to bin that car, and all of a sudden, a slower time might actually get you into the field.
Well, how is the weather going to be? Is it going to be comparable, or is it going to be way off of what we're running today tomorrow? So yeah, that could be a big thing. Is if there's a lot of wind, it might screw them up. Yeah, I think it'll be the biggest thing, Will. It's definitely the wind. So
Wind.
if they might get 10-mile-per-hour gusts, you know, we got 2 here right now. I think we're ranging from like anywhere from 1 to 6 miles per hour right now. If they get a stronger wind and they get it wrong, it might hurt them.
So, James Falcon Pratt in the number 14 machine is about to go out on his first run. Yeah, Bordeaux is lined up to make his second run of the day. Pierre's car, we talked about it being loose at the start of the show. It really is loose here today.
Yeah, I pulled a couple laps, but my car was looser there than it's been all week. So I mean, I'm tinkering with the car right now. So
I just want to see
definitely a
guys
struggle.
slower than me then I'd be relieved.
That's pretty hard. What?
Probably
Yeah,
me.
that would be
no.
like a freak of nature.
I tell you what, Mertz is here. Mertz, carry on talking for a bit. I've got a pair for this run.
Who?
Okay. I'm eating chicken at the moment. But I'll try
bet
and be
Will is,
halfway
too.
serious. I just got back
Josh.
from KFC, actually.
What?
Oh, I was gonna do that.
Oh!
I am eating the bones. I was gonna make that comment when I came into the server. I am eating the bones, but I can cover for you here for a little bit.
Now I want KFC.
I'm sorry,
damn
get in
it.
your car and go get some.
Right.
I want to get
for the win.
Domino's, but it's like 12 o'clock now. Shit.
So I am checking the times here, and James Falcon Pratt is a second and a half slower than the fastest car.
And he's on it.
Off of 4.
Green,
see.
green.
Now he goes down to the line. Chicken's more important than counting a lap, though. 40.782.
Yeah, that's not his lap. That's his warm-up lap.
This lap.
Oh, he gets very loose out of turn number 1.
So it shows how much I'm paying attention. I'm paying attention more to my chicken.
He's losing a lot of exit speed.
Yeah, he is. He took a very high line actually there into turn 2.
Yeah. Not exactly getting the apex. There you go, he's got it now. Too much on the apex.
Yeah, he just caught that curb, but tried to rotate that car a tiny bit through
he's way
turn
off pace.
4. 4 looks better though.
Yeah, it looks a lot
Still
better.
not coming to the wall though.
Nah, it's went miles away from the wall.
Well, you know, he is driving a full team car.
41.
lift-
Yeah,
Throttle?
that's not going to make it for sure.
Oh, nearly in the wall.
He hit the wall.
That was bad.
Oh,
Way out of the
Jesus.
corner. Way out of the groove. Missed
You
the
need a me
apex.
right there.
Might have just given up. Maybe. No.
As I said earlier, you know, do a run. You know, for someone like James, who'll have his chance to do his runs today, have a chance to do his runs on Sunday. He's got, you know, 36 hours to improve, so every lap he will turn, there's a chance he can get faster. And of course, last year we had Julian Pham, who, you know, it was very slow at this point of weekend, as Pratt does a 41.058 that time by, and then was able to make the field come Sunday and bump day, just for the fact that he'd done so many laps, he was actually able to work his way up.
Right. But he has pretty good experience in the IndyCar, right?
Yeah. To an
I don't
extent.
think Pratt's. I don't see a race or I don't even know how much Pratt has spent in the that car because it only shows his last 3 series as NASCAR's and a little bit of Mazda. So I don't know if how
White
much
flag,
he's driving the
one more lap. One more lap.
It doesn't look like he's run much because he's got 4 PBs on it and that's it.
40.714.
Took too much there.
Yeah, so, I mean,
That was as fast as
oh, very close to the wall there out on the short sheet out of turn number 1. I mean, for me, it just looks as though that car isn't handling properly. It looks as though that he hasn't, as he touched the wall coming into turn 3 there, and he'll get away with that one as he comes down into turn 4. I think his issue's been is that he hasn't been able to adapt his setup from when that setup is designed, I think, to work when it's a much stronger wind. Running it flat out, he seems to be struggling quite a lot there. He's passed the line, 41.008, his 4th lap, and that will give him a 4-lap average of a 40.956. 4-lap average there of 40.956, 40.956. Bring the car back down towards pit road, or just don't crash it, essentially. Pierre, I'm guessing that you want to go out again. So, whenever you're ready, bon chance, mon poulet.
Yeah, he didn't look too comfortable with that setup. I think he said he was using your base setup there, Will, but he's definitely struggling.
Me, he was hitting everything but the apex. Like he really
Yeah,
needs
there
to.
was no line there at all, was it?
Yeah, it seemed like he was just he wasn't sure how to drive the car. He's just sliding all around.
Well, I mean, that's the thing about Indy. I mean, we always hear these conversations about how driving an IndyCar, it's all about setups, it's nothing about the car itself. When on a track like Indy, despite the fact that, you know, traditionally at the least, it's a flat out racetrack, you can very easily lose 0.2 of a second if you go offline. If you brush up, you know, a lane, for example, in turn 2, you're losing at least 0.1 of a second. I don't think people realise that quite often.
Well, right. I mean, if as long as you know how to drive the track, I think it does come down to mostly setup, and the person that's driving it his ability to, you know, experience and make sure they lift out of enough of the corner if they take the line wrong. That's really the only thing about the track. I mean, you might get some draft racing, but it'll eventually break up, so it's going to show some driver skills, the difference between the setups and the race, that is.
Alright, so that Team Hornet, no, it's Hornet Racing Team SSR coming down loose again out of turn 4. Green for Pierre Bourdais as he brings that car down into turn number 1. Can he get it to hold this time by? You see, it's actually a good apex there for Bourdais. He's loose in the centre of the corner, the rear end stepping out on him. 2 is a lot better, but you noticed there, took a very weird apex route 2. He actually brought the car from the top end of the racetrack down to the bottom, almost diamonding off the corner, just so he didn't have to turn that car that much. Route 3, no issue, but 4 is going to be the issue here, I think, as he comes onto the front stretch. Tight in.
I missed it.
Tight in that time, yeah.
It's not going to be a bad lap, though. It's going to be okay.
682, not a bad start.
Oh, missing turn 1. He turning really late there. And he's a little
Nearly hit the wall.
You might want to just
drive
tighten
a
that
lot
up,
harder.
Jacker. I think I would, at least, if I was in his spot right now.
But don't forget, he's done a run already. So if he does, if he aborts this one, he's only got one more chance this side of bump day. So
Yep.
that sort of thing. If I was him right now, I'd carry on the run.
Oh no, I keep it on, but you can adjust your weight jacker live,
Yeah.
so it's not a big deal.
Wait. Who's going to be Scott
loose
Goodyear?
again.
Yeah.
That was fair.
Oh, very loose. He keeps it going, spins it into the wall there into turn number 2. Pierre Bourdais.
One of Norton's setups, Will. You see that?
Oh.
Yeah.
Never gonna work.
It feels like the track's loosened up a bit too, I will be honest. I was a little loose too.
Well, I'm draining tomorrow night.
Okay, well.
Okay then, the track is open now for practice. Pierre, you have one more run. That will be classified now as you going into your T car. Whenever you want to make your 3rd run, let me know.
Hey, Will.
Yeah, I won't be doing any more attempts. I'm just gonna go my turn 97 and hope for the best.
Yeah, me too, man.
The official way to request a... These loosen up? What? Okay, buddy. You were loose as hell, it looked like. But how do we officially request a run for, like, later sessions?
You talk to me.
Okay.
You just ask him, Will, can I go out now?
Yeah. Right, you guys carry on talking amongst yourself for a minute.
Alright, yeah. Oh, even better, guys. My brother will be here in, like, 10 minutes. You will laugh your ass off in watching him drive. I don't think he's even run practice.
Hey.
I drove some laps on his computer. He's got a Fanatic Porsche wheel, and it's oof. I don't like the way it feels.
Is it belt driven force feedback?
Yeah.
Oh god.
That's a big
I'm pretty
bulky
sure.
thing, right?
I don't know why. It's actually really light feeling compared to like my G27.
Yeah, it's got a really chunky wheel, hasn't it?
Yeah, but it's like feels so weird, you know.
You gotta crank it up.
I don't like it. The pedals are nice though.
This isn't NASCAR merch. We're not gonna crank it up.
I meant crank up the force feedback, you dickhead.
Well, I mean, the
Don't
pedals
make
are
me
nice,
get you giggling on the stream.
but he has the brake cell or the load cell, so it's like all the way down, so it feels just like a normal lever.
Brains.
I didn't even have to get you giggling. You got yourself giggling.
You make a crane joke, then everyone's gonna turn the stream off.
On a,
No one likes
I think they turned it off the second you walked in, Mert.
Shut the fuck up, Will.
Okay.
Oh,
Whoa!
oh.
Shots fired.
Going
Fire.
down.
across the bow.
What's up, guys?
Who's this exiting the pits? Heads up.
Okay, so this
It's Randy.
is...
It's the dinosaur.
We'll
So-
qualify for you, man.
How many attempts did
I
you
I
just
was
ordered
wondering
a
why there was more than one
Domino's.
car on track, and I
Yeah.
realized it was practice.
Just one.
We're gonna head over now and talk to John Porzek. Hi, John.
Well, hey there, Will.
Hello. So the number 27 car has already been qualified.
Is that so, Mr. Vincent?
Yeah, 39.585. Thoughts on that?
I think it could probably go faster.
Are you gonna attempt to go faster?
I might.
Well, there we are. Thank you very much for the interview. I'll talk to you in a bit.
I'm watching Pierre.
Butt wall.
I was watching Hauser.
That's gonna be slow. I don't know. I wish I had completed the other run. I had a lot of pace in that run.
Ryan, have you tried it with the
719.
different wind?
No.
You should get out there and give it a go.
Oh, I would.
The wind is hit or miss right now.
I think I will do that.
They will gamble.
I don't know.
Northwest 6. It's gonna go down probably.
It's not been that strong so far.
Down to North 1, now 0, 1.
Sounds like you're
I think
playing
that might
Battleship,
help.
for Christ's sake.
Uh oh.
Not that much. Oh
What'd you say,
no!
Will?
Sounded like Mert was playing Battleship.
I can kind of see I can kind of see how Penske didn't qualify for the 1995 Indy 500 because this is so frustrating.
What?
Yeah, but they would. Everyone here is using the same equipment, whereas back then, not so much.
Well, same equipment.
But all
Not
these
same
circumstances, you've got all these circumstances that don't go that basically you're not going well. Like even though you might have like the best team and you still don't qualify, you know, it's Jesus, it's still happen. Yep, IndyCar qualifying is tough.
I've never experienced it.
I'm more nervous for this than I will be for the race.
Well, that's how I used to be for the Kyoto 500
Almost ended in
Hellfest.
tears in turn 2. Pierre hit the grass and then just drove up in front of Hauser almost.
Yeah, this guy needs to like tighten his setup up. He's getting loose, and he said it's too tight or something like that. And I was like,
What?
he said no, I need to loosen it up, Matt. And I was like, what?
The Pierre say that?
Yeah,
Oh, he's got to play it safe now, surely.
He's trolling
Yeah,
for sure.
like I have 2 more runs left. If I wreck on my next run, I'll play it safe and throw not some weight jacker because it's not that it's loose or tight really. It's a little loose, I think, but
Yeah, Pierre has to play it safe if he's going to actually not wreck this time.
Because here's the question I have. Say bump day conditions are shit. You're going to want to have a decent run here. Especially if the conditions are better than tomorrow's.
Think about like it's like Formula 1. Like say in qualifying, the weather the session starts off dry and it could rain. You have to go out there and set a time. Might not be a particularly fast time, but go out there and say a time and get it out of the way. Because if then it starts raining, you're sorted.
And everyone's slow.
Exactly. So you make the most of the conditions. If you don't, then you're screwed.
I caught it.
Hey,
I caught it. I was paying attention at the tail end. I think you were mentioning that or trying to compare it with the wind. I don't know. I'm paying attention eating my KFC, so.
Hey, now Formula 1
Did you eat the
is
bones?
a completely different show.
I already ate the bones. I'm eating my mac and cheese
I'm
right
just
now.
comparing as an example.
Mashed potatoes and gravy!
Fuck that!
Oh, that sounds so good.
I have another box in the fridge for my dad. I don't think it'll make it without it expiring, so I can't ship it to you.
Mashed potatoes and gravy!
Yeah, there's that with a 3-piece in my refrigerator.
I've got my Domino's waiting. Bill, say, give it.
Domino's?
You ordered Domino's in the end?
Oh, tight.
Yeah,
What
I got
the
it. I ordered Domino's. I'm waiting on it.
Where the fuck is my Domino's?
Go get some.
I ordered my Domino's 5 minutes ago.
Did the wind all of a sudden change there? Because I just went straight to the wall.
You opened up the 7-key.
No, you just ran out of talent. Oh, sorry, you didn't have any talent in the first place to lose, did you? Shit.
Oh, I
Nobody
didn't go wide
understands the
enough.
7-key joke, do they? Shit.
No.
What's 7
Grip hacks. Be like King EXE from NR 2003. If you press the 7 key, you'll get massive grip to your car. But it backfired for you.
I just wanted to see what my 7 key said. I forgot. I actually usually remove those, but yeah, whatever.
Oh, Will, I know you're gonna cry and bitch and cry some more and probably drink because I have to leave in half an hour. You're gonna cry yourself to sleep and then insult me.
No, I'll insult you and then cry myself to sleep. Get it right.
You make the comment that I'm gonna commentate for the 2.4.
Yeah.
Yay! Get to listen to my beautiful voice for what, 90 minutes?
Which, by the way, how did you come to the conclusion that that was
120?
guaranteed in the first place?
I don't know.
I don't know. I added you on
180.
Facebook,
Randy.
and I was like, hey, you might be commentating. And next thing I know, on Facebook, I'm commentating for Spa. I'm like, oh
I
great.
did not say that. I was
Yes,
like,
you did.
So then...
Do I have to find the Facebook post?
No.
I will.
It's almost
find
as
the
bad
Facebook
as Liam Jenkins, for Christ's sake.
What I said was, so apparently this guy is commentating the 2.4 hours of Spa for GlacierTV. Randy, don't
Yes,
make me sound
yes.
like an idiot. I
Yes.
said so apparently, so shut your fucking
What do you mean?
mouth.
What do you mean? Don't make? You don't want me to make
Shut
you
up!
sound like an idiot. You make you sound like an idiot.
Yes, I do.
Jesus Christ.
Oh
shut
my
the
God.
hell up.
Don't yell at me.
Oh God, what the hell just happened? Oh
7 key.
no, I'm pretty sure I don't have any grip left.
That's
Jesus,
not
what-
track.
Jesus, what the
Grip
hell
hacks
happened to you,
right
man?
I hit the wall anyways. It didn't matter. I was trying to make it into the pits.
Matt, that's not the track.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget you have a total of 24 minutes left in this session. As soon as the checkered flag comes out, if you're on a run, that run will not count unless you're already working yourself on lap number 4. Therefore, if you would like to do a run, I suggest you let me know in the next 5 minutes.
I need to run.
Matt, you ended up in the grandstand.
Corzuck needs one.
No, I wish I could do my. I don't know what to do my lap or not.
Track will close in exactly 3.5 minutes time.
Done a lot worse on iRacing chat than you do on TeamSpeak.
Hey Pauzuk, say hello to everyone who is listening live on IndyCar Weekly.
I got something good for this.
Maybe he doesn't want to.
Alright, I'll be right back. I fucking hate YouTube. They fucking destroyed my channel.
Low what?
They like
Hey, Will,
screwed up my channel
what's the
somehow,
last
I don't
message?
Dude, you just gotta open up your video.
If you want to
be
do a
like,
run in this
"Hey,
session, you
guys,
need to let me know
this is actually
now.
then
However,
you get subscribers.
time is running out on this session. I have 3 guys
Sorry, Matt.
in line. The track closes in
Don't ask me
2.5
to-
minutes. Try and get you in, but it might be close if you wanted
Where
to
do
do
we
a run.
post the
No, I will do it tomorrow.
Will Vincent Sings?
Track closes in 2 minutes and 20 seconds.
Be that on stereo mix.
User in your channel was banned from the server.
Like a boss.
I posted to all my friends that I'm on IndyCar Weekly for GlacierTV.
Oh, we can't admire your awesome singing.
Can I just say, have we actually talked much about IndyCar recently?
No.
Not in a week or two.
They go
over the last
fast, turn
time.
left and right. That's basically all you need to know.
True story.
Oh, Chip Ganassi's opening a 4th team apparently.
And apparently, well,
Again,
people are saying
that's the one that's going to be
There's
with TK, isn't it?
There's only one thing interesting about Ganassi, and that's that they're going to be running LMP2 next year.
what?
So I'm just going to leave that at that.
Who that?
Where I didn't read that. Where's that? Everywhere?
I mean, well, they're going to be running it in USCR, and probably
that.
Lamar if they're smart.
Holy shit! I don't give a shit about Ganassi and Grand Am, but I need to see more prototypes because those Daytona prototypes, yes, they look good, but they're ugly as fuck in the same way.
Track closes in 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. The order will be as the people were quick enough to play fastest finger.
So should we talk about
That means it is going to be
I mean, we have things to talk about.
Pierre or Zach Kingsbury. You guys can carry on talking if you want.
But it's not the same if you don't talk.
Aww,
Yeah,
you missed my voice.
Of the legend Will Vincent.
I'm the up-and-coming legend, Ego Boost, hashtag. No, I'm kidding. Will Vincent will prevent that.
User in your channel was banned from the server.
I almost made an up-and-coming joke about Josh Mertz and part of Will Vincent's anatomy, but I won't go there.
You do realize I just banned Mertz, right?
Yes, I did. But I think he's still in the stream, so he can still hear me.
Bonne chance, you see more poulet, whenever you're ready, off you go. Please go quickly.
Oh, he's loose. He's already almost about to wreck. Good boy. I assume that doesn't count if you didn't start, right?
Will, check the team speak if you can.
Chololo.
I'm gonna definitely go cry myself to sleep now.
Aww.
I'm looking at the combined times from the Road America weekend and the Salem BMW Riley was... Let me see.
Can I just say, this isn't Sports Car Weekly. Talk about that on Sunday.
Why? I'm just making a comment. Otherwise, it'd be...
Oh, wait. I can classify it as we're talking about Ganassi, but let's bring it on topic. We're going to have, what am I calling it? TK possibly going to Ganassi next.
Really? People were talking about Montoya going to the run that fourth car. Not completely leaving Ganassi, obviously. I forgot that was Sports Car Weekly.
Well, it's less than a week alive, so...
That's probably why.
Loose out there. I don't know if he lost time there, but it looked like he did.
He hated.
And that's the lap now, so...
Near the wall.
Of course, Pierre Bourdon is now in the T car. Doesn't really matter if he wrecks this, because if he wrecks it, he'll have to go to bump day. He won't have a time. And also, the guys who qualify low in the 24th, their times will be eliminated. And they will have to re-qualify verbatim anyway on bump day. But 6-4, not a bad start there for Pierre Bourdon as he works himself very high through turn number 1. That car really isn't handling well.
I think he's struggling through turn 1 a bit with the wind.
Yeah, but as long as he gets laps done, he'll be okay.
Yeah, just keeps getting consistent laps, and that's what I'm trying to do as well.
Out forward, down the front straight away he comes. Pierre Bourdon's on a total of 38 laps in this session under practices. 6-2-0, so consistent indeed there. This, of course, lap 3, where he's lost it on the previous 2 runs. Works himself out of turn number 2. Is he better this time? Yes, he is. He'll work himself down the back straight away once again. But for Bourdon, it does look as though he is taking it more conservatively now. So he will come out of turn number 4. And this time by, you will get yourself the white flag. One more lap to go for Pierre Bourdon as he comes down into turn number 1. Sweaty palms moment. It is right now, Niall, when you've just got to get that final lap done.
A little bit of work me on a 2 there, or at a 1. But so far he's looking good.
I would say just slightly a bit close to the wall, but not too much. Not about there. Just a bit of curb.
Turn 4, he's going to overdrive it.
Ooh, can he get it? Oh, that was close to the wall there. He'll come past the start finish line. He will complete the run there for Pierre Bourdon. A 39.809. So he loses a lot there. And that is a 4-lap average of a 39.686. 39.686 there for Pierre Bourdon in the Hornet Racing / Team SSR. Because for some reason, Pierre Bourdon needs to have 2 teams. Prozac, whenever you're ready, off you go.
Maybe it's a collaboration.
Did you just say Prozac?
I did.
Alright, I need to get a run done too, damn fudge. If I wreck this one, I don't have much time to complete one.
This doesn't be quick, yeah?
I think it will be.
Just sit back and relax, and just watch some driving and a half.
Aren't the aero kits coming next season?
Is the new car coming yet?
No, in IndyCar, not in iRacing.
He's looking
How many
Really
suppliers?
fast.
Is he not going full throttle? Oh yeah,
He's down the back stretch.
He looked up the speed now. He must have been just going easy.
He has to lift just a teeny bit. I think he has to crack the throttle as the car goes into the wall.
Well, the wind direction changed there. It was an easterly wind and northeasterly wind as he came through turn 4. That will hurt the car a little bit. Now it's up to a 5-mile-an-hour northerly winds. Reflag!
39.5 was his warm-up lap.
Yeah, so not bad there for
That
John
wind-
Paulzek.
that
Oh,
wind
get a little bit high there through turn 1.
The wind helped him a little bit, or that could be a setup because I wasn't here to see his first run.
He didn't do a first run.
He was high
didn't?
through turn 1?
That was practice then. Never mind.
It was a little bit high through turn 1.
Better than your line.
Good line through 3.
Well, my line was just, I'm wicked loose all over the place. Did you not see that?
Exactly. It's better than mine by a long shot. I was running wide all over the place, so.
Paulzek, first lap, a 39.501.
Oh, wide there.
Yeah, as he came onto the back straight away. That might cost him. Turn 2. People don't realise just how much time you can lose in turn 2. Actually, to be fair. Through 3. Into 4.
A little high again.
Very high, actually, there for Paulzek. He was right out into the grey there. Lap number 2 as he comes past the board for John Paulzek. A 39.415.
How was he? That's.
So much for losing time in turn 2, huh?
Yeah. Well, we get a comment. Don't forget, you know, that lap was faster than any of the 3 laps that Randy Cosney did in lap 2, 3, and 4. Second fastest lap of the day. So Paulzek is pushing it right now. White flag, white flag. 1 more lap to go.
See what his lap time is here. 4:27.
I thought it looked faster, but he might have had he got the curb there a little bit. 1. A little high
at
there.
3.
Yeah, you're not going to lose too much time there through turn number 3. However, Paul's now through 4 for the final time, working himself down the front trolley. What time would it be for John Paulzek in the Banshee Autosports 027 machine? A 4:13 there, his fastest lap of the run, and that gives him a 4-lap average of a 39.439, the second fastest guy of the day. Kingsbury of the matte variety. Of the Ray variety. Of the matte variety, off you go. It is Matt Kingsbury. Matt Kingsbury.
I'm here. I'm just moving down.
I think that Kingsbury is going to really have to pull something out here to guarantee himself a top 24 position to keep his time. Working himself through... What, is he on the back straight away now?
Yep.
Yes.
Looks quite loose.
You don't know
very
between
loose.
the front and back straight at Indy?
No, I don't.
He's retarded, that's why.
I am.
Get kicked for saying that.
Gone on.
Oh, very close to the wall there out of turn number 3. And the Apex Brazil green flag, experience our energy, flies. Not a bad warm-up lap.
Yeah, it's not bad, that.
Not bad at all.
Oh, he dropped the gear there, and yes, he's right, it's got a bit too high.
Ooh.
Car's a bit slidey, it's gone to the east now.
Northeast now.
Yeah, it's probably just hovering just right between. Or no, it went north. I lied.
Just a heads up, if we don't make the top 24, do we have to set a qualifying time then?
You have to set a qualifying time and bump day, yeah.
Oh god.
I know. Scared yet?
Oh god. I probably will be.
655.
It's bump day. It wouldn't
Bump
be Indy.
day!
Oh, did he get the
Saved
wall or
it.
did he stay out
Nearly
of it?
got the wall.
Oh, no, he lost it.
Eh.
The thing is, though, if he pulls that car onto pit road, his brother will get the chance to go out. So this will be interesting.
Go or no?
We have one more person in the qualifying line, and that is your brother, Ray Kingsbury. Of course, right now, Ray does have a qualifying time set, which is a 4-lap average of a 39.902. If Ray goes out again, then Matt will not be able to go out. There won't be enough time left. Matt, you're free to go. Pull the car onto pit road. Put some Sunoco fuel on it and go out again.
Oh, there it goes again.
I'm surprised they didn't take the time to maybe tweak his setup just a little bit.
He hasn't got time. He's only got 7 minutes left in the session.
He could pull into the garage and make a quick wing adjustment, though.
This looks
It'd
a
be
bit
close,
slidey.
but
A lot.
I have to say, I'd like to apologise. For some reason, the live standings is all over the place. It's showing Pierre first, even though he's not first. Fourth. I don't know what's going on. Too much Red Bull, I think.
you just got to use some of the coding I told you to use. So what do we think the cutoff time might be? I don't think we really talked about it on the stream yet, have we?
Possibly, well, I don't know, because I've not really driven this Indy 500 before.
40 seconds.
So...
You think it's going to be a 40 flat?
40 flat.
Is that for the top 24? I mean.
I'm just talking to get into the race. Like top 33.
Green flag.
Because I won't be able to set a bump day qualifying time.
He's gone high.
Ooh.
He's gone very high there. And this is the sort of thing. Oh, he gets sideways out of turn number 2! He's going to spin the car around there!
Oh no.
Matt Kingsbury will... Ray, you may now go out onto the racetrack. You may go out onto the racetrack. Matt Kingsbury, you have been waved off.
Yeah, that wasn't working at all.
Yeah, I think maybe that was just that was way too loose. Too much on the weight jacket there, I think.
Oh, I was going to hear, well, your reaction there.
Damn! What did the wind change all of a sudden?
Gone a little bit stronger there.
Because I swear I tightened the freaking weight jacker up too, and it still went around.
Actually, speaking of the wind, we've been dealing with an easterly wind almost all day, and it just changed to going west-northwest.
Right as I
And
went
now
to turn 1?
I'm not sure. 'Cause now the
It
wind
did it the same
it's kind of
thing.
all over the place.
Like, I was a little high, but... or in 1, too, I don't know. And then all of a sudden, it's not like I took a weird line, it just all of a sudden stepped out.
Ray's running real close to the wall, too.
Yeah, but Ray's gonna go slower because he's not as fast as me. That's why he let me go, because he's actually the team leader, but he's not an IndyCar guy, so...
He's got down.
Don't forget, Ray, you can abort your run at any point until you take the green flag, which will be in 1 corner time.
I should have told him to tighten the weight jacker up after he left, but I don't think he knows how.
Green, green, green.
Well, I'm not an IndyCar guy, and I know how to change the weight jacker. You should be.
Yeah, but he doesn't really have a button set up for it. Well, that was... I didn't expect to spin out there. I thought it felt good, and then something just goes around like I freaking lost the rear wing.
It looked really loose, mate.
You know
Yeah,
what? I
it looked
didn't
loose
change
on
the
the
thing
first
since
run,
I was
too.
running
Always
practice. I know. I don't know why it felt so loose. It was tight in 1, and I was like, alright, maybe it'll be a little tighter here. I don't know. Fucking pissed. Now I gotta rely on my bump day time, and I never do good on bump day. I could always just DC my brother, right?
True story. Although we ran a pretty decent first lap, 39.6.
That's about right. I mean, that's what the setups can run a little faster, but Ray knows better than not to push it. You know, I might have entered turn 2 a little low.
Not bad for Ray. 637 lap 1.
Curb, but it's gonna be okay. No, that's actually pretty good. That's better than Niles, I think. A little loose.
I'm getting a loading failed. Please exit the sim and try again.
Yeah, can you not do that? You're like freaking annoying as hell. No offense. It was annoying the crap out of me during my run.
Not my fault. I'm trying to get back in and I can't.
Yeah, you're not gonna, you can't, look, you're not gonna be able to do another run anyways. There's no time.
It's only 2 minutes.
Okay.
They can argue elsewhere.
So he's a little faster after his second lap. It'll be interesting to see if that keeps up.
Yeah, I mean, halfway through the run is past. Oh, very high through turn 3 that time, though. Down into turn 4 he goes. He will get the white flag this time by. And the last guy to go out in this session, what will that pre there be for Ray Kingsbury? Very slow there, 40.005. He was very, very high there in turn 3, Randy.
Yeah, it looks like he entered fine. I think he just got a little bit loose, might have caught the curb corner, and that got the car up towards the wall. Gonna slow his average down. He was looking like he could have been in the 6s. It'll probably slow him down to, depending on this lap, either an 8 or a 9.
Yeah, so again his line through 3 just wasn't there. And we'll come out of turn number 4. He will get the checkered flag. Let's see what his 4th lap time will be. Ray Kingsbury, 39.802. So that improves your 4-lap average to a 39.769. It puts you half a tenth behind Nell McBride. And you are scored in, I think, 6th position? 7th? I can't count. I'm dyslexic. Bring your car back onto pit road. So to run through the standings as it is right now, Randy Crossland, the fastest guy of the day, a 39.407 4-lap average. John Porzick in 2nd, 39.439. Tim Mawson in the 3rd position. Will Vincent 4th. Pierre Bourdon in 5th. Now McBride in 6th. Then Ray Kingsbury in the 6th position. I think I just said that wrong. And then James Falcon Pratt, the slowest guy to set a time. Then Matt Kingsbury, no time at all. And that is the session over. We'll see you guys tomorrow here on IndyCar Weekly. We'll see you guys tomorrow in the server. Thank you very much for being with us. So the first day of ISOWC qualifying is done. Tomorrow we have pole day, 2 sessions. First one 4 hours long, the second one 6-hour epic marathon. Also the Fast 9 shootout as well before bump day on Sunday. Things got to get a lot more interesting in the next 48 hours. Will Vincent, also Randall Shenworth, Ryan Littlemore, Tim Mawson, Matt Kingsbury.